So yeah, we just took a look at I think a clip from this video, I'm guessing, where he says something profoundly retarded. But just based on that clip, this video is going to be terrible. Remember, this is not a reaction, as Zal said. We're onlookers looking into a zoo of a retarded animal. A schizophrenic, retarded animal who never graduated kindergarten. That's what we're looking at. All right, so let's take a look at, Mr. Saintontas, Mr. Not having an opinion on the Arknight's Enfield gacha is like not having an opinion on the Holocaust. Remember that's this guy.
And gentlemen, sometimes being right is hard. Sometimes being right.
Remember, I want everybody to remember what he's saying when we get to the moment in this video. Actually, he graduated college. Jin, go fuck yourself.
All the time is difficult because when you're right all the time, then something ends up happening. Sometimes you're right.
Saint, so when's Enfield supposed to die? You said Enfield's gonna die in 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. You're probably gonna say Enfield's gonna die in 1.5. You probably said Silver Palace is gonna die, but yet, dude, Silver Palace is going to have the best story in gacha. Trust me on that. Mark it down that I said that. Silver Palace will have the single best story in gacha. Mark me for saying that. When the game releases, dude, it will. Trust me on that, bro. Silver Palace is going to have the best story.
Early. And a lot of people will tell you that you're
Limbus has the best story in gacha. Cancer.
wrong. Well, this situation, ladies and gentlemen, regarding Zenless Zone Zero, its second anniversary in version 3.1, its pull count, and the generosity of the rewards. I said a couple of things about.
So, before we get into this, how do you guys think he's going to frame 150 pulls free to play, a free 5-star character with their limited W engine as bad? How is he going to frame this as bad? Let's take some guesses. How do you guys think he's going to frame it as bad? I'll give you a little bit. You'll find a way. Why did a nice game like Wu have to get him as a CC? Because he got boosted by Tectone and Gacha Smack into relevancy. It's bad because Hoyo. Dude, I'm sorry, but ZZZ is like the best out of all Hoyo games. He's gonna say they got power crept? How's Augusta and Yuno doing? How's any 2.x character doing in Wua right now with Endgame? Can you get back to me on that?
About this update over here, and that was that, yes, they're giving out a lot of free stuff, but what does the rest of the update actually look like? What does the pull count actually look like? Because with them giving out things like, free limited 5-stars and their weapons.
Dude, we're gonna say it right now. The ZZZ Annie could give out 100 free-to-play pulls. It could give out 100, but with the free 5-star and the W engine, it's already 10 times better than the Wu Annie. All the Wu Annie did was give you a fucking accessory from the night market and 150 free-to-play pulls. I'm sorry, bro. I'm fucking sorry, bro. In order to make the ZZZ Annie bad, they have to take away the free W engine and the free character.
Too, I imagine that there's a bit of a cost elsewhere, aside from the fact that some of these characters are a bit dated, right? And maybe not as valuable. So I said maybe.
Yeah, but here's the thing from what I understand about ZZZ with that statement. All of these, I already have S Ambi, so I'm gonna be getting trigger in her weapon. They'll do fine. And here's the thing, ZZZ has already set itself apart from Wuwa because they actually buff bad characters. It might not be as often as people want, but they have buffed characters, unlike a certain game. And correct me if I'm wrong, the buffs for these older characters, they're permanent, right? They're not going to disappear with a new season, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. These buffs will not disappear after a month, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Wow, that's crazy. Those character buffs are permanent and they're not limited to one single endgame mode. Wow. That's fucking crazy.
You know, aside from the fact that some of these characters are a bit dated, right, and maybe not as valuable. I said maybe in regards to the pull count, right, there's not going to be something that it might be a little bit lower than people are expecting. And naturally, right, you can see over here, this is one of the most heavily disliked videos in my channel's history. This isn't.
You know, I don't think that's accurate. YouTube does not display your own dislikes on your own channel, right? Why am I asking this? Dude, I'm beyond fucking retarded. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Dude, see, I'm gonna give Saints. I'm gonna be nice to Saint real quick. Dude, it's either half that or double that. It's either half that or double that. I mean, that's still like a 50% ratio. That's over 50%. But good lord. Dude, why did you just show control panel, bro? Just pull up a screenshot of control panel.
Actually even doing any favors over here for me.
Oh, I know why he's doing it, because it makes him seem like a victim that he's getting brigaded. Why is he gonna claim he's getting brigaded or something right now? Is that his goal with showing the extension? Is that his goal? I am being brigaded by Hoyo shells. I'm being brigaded by Hoyo shells. They're doing this to me. They're ruining my channel. I can't believe they do this.
It's truly hiding just how many dislikes there were. Yeah, it's a 23%. So actually,
oh, it's worse. It's worse. Dude, wait, did he highlight it? Oh, please, dude.
It's truly hiding just how many dislikes there were.
Wait. Oh my god. What? How many dislikes would that be? What? I don't know how the hell I would calculate what percent that is. I don't know how the hell I would calculate that. Okay, hold up. Maybe there's a let me find this. Ooh, wait, there's a like to dislike ratio calculator. Okay. 698, 1800.
Doing any favors over here for me. It's truly hiding just how many dislikes there.
It is worse, dude. It's worse. The actual number is much higher for dislikes. The calculators give it, like, the number based on his screen is giving me a 27%, but in his control panel it's 23, so it's most likely 2k dislikes. Oh my fucking god, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Holy shit, that's like one of the worst I've ever seen. Oh my god. I mean, dude, you kind of deserve it, bro. I mean, it's not brigading if you're fundamentally wrong about everything you say about ZZZ. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
23%. So actually, it's more so. Yeah, it's a 23%, bro. So this is closer to like 2,000 something. Yeah.
Oh, he does say it. Yeah. It's like almost 2,000 dislikes, bro.
Closer to like 2,000 something dislikes, 3-1 over here. Nice 75%. It's like Silver Palace's gacha, actually. Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, I hate this already, dude. People are freaking out over this is, you know what? I'm gonna remember this. Timestamp. I need to get the URL with the timestamp. Dude, I need to remember this. Because, dude, people are freaking out over the character gacha with Silver Palace. And like, oh my god, these people freaking out are literally retarded. Like, these people are actually retarded and belong in a nursing home. Like, straight up, everybody freaking out over the 75-25 for Silver Palace's character gacha are like genuinely like lobotomites. Like, they are like actually stupid. Because I'm sorry, I would rather take Silver Palace's character gacha than any other gacha. Even no, not NTs because it's guaranteed at 90. But 75-25, it doesn't fucking matter, Jen. It does not matter in the slightest. Because people are ignoring it, bro. Okay, yeah. Guess what? You're guaranteed at 100 no matter what. Like, there's not another banner you have to go through. You're guaranteed at 100 pulls, bro. So shut the fuck up about the 25-75. Who gives a shit? It's still less pulls than AKE, WUWA, Genshin, ZZZ, fucking HSR. FBI, it literally does not matter if it's 25-75 or 75-25. It literally does not matter in the slightest. Bro, you're guaranteed at 100. Like, yeah, no, it depends on pull economy, 100%. It does. It literally does. But guess what? We're not even close. I know you're just asking FBI, don't worry about it. But like, it literally, none of this discourse matters because the game's not out. It's not out. It's not. Seriously. And there's going to be another beta after this. So everybody freaking out that Silver Palace is going to EOS or this is the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry. To guarantee a character, it's probably one of the better systems. It's right next to NT. It is right next to NT. Sorry, but that's true. You want to know what's funny? I would actually say OG Arknights has the best based on the fact how many limited characters you can get. Address me. Hello, Kairos. What's the theoretical size of Silver Palace on mobile? I would not know. But seriously, everybody freaking out over Silver Palace's gacha is fucking retarded. Because, oh my god, the 25-75 for the character. Yeah, congratulations. You only have to go to 100 pulls, bro. How many for daily task currency? I don't know. I'd have to check. Oh yeah, Punishing Grey Raven. But like, here's the thing with Punishing Grey Raven. Power creep is so insane that you need multiple copies of the character for them to function, though. So like, yeah, PGR has a fantastic gacha system, but every character you need dupes for. So like, can we really say that PGR belongs up there with how bad power creep is? Like, seriously. Like, everybody's just simply forgetting with Silver Palace that, yeah, the 25-75 is there, but it's not like you're going to have to spend another 80 pulls. Bro, guess what? You're going to have to spend 100 total to get the character. Your guarantee doesn't reset, I do believe, when you lose the character, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't in the beta. Because I got what? Thick thighs on like the first 30 pulls or 40 pulls, and I still was able to get Cinderella. Like, the pity does not matter. Yeah, it literally does not matter if the character is guaranteed at 100 pulls. And that the pity does not reset on a banner change. That's the only thing that matters, is if the pity resets.
Yeah, this is like your chance of getting a 5-star limited unit in Silver Palace, because they have a 25-75. So that's basically...
Yeah, but here, guess what? It's guaranteed at 100.
Basically my like ratio. And as you can see over here...
That's actually got to be like one of his worst ones, bro. How do you make a video that bad? Straight up, how do you make a video that fucking bad? Dead ass. I mean, I made a video that's at like 50% because I was criticizing Arknights. People really don't like it when you criticize Arknight's Enfield. Like, they really, really don't. They actually really fucking hate it. Like, oh, you criticize Arknight's Enfield. Guess what? I'm gonna murder you. Oh, okay. Dude, you wanna know what's crazy? My Ramiel's must pull upload is at 64 likes and 1 dislike. Look at his 3.1 live stream video. Oh god.
That's pretty tough. That's pretty cooked. And you might have been assuming, just based off of that, man, Saint was wrong again. Because it's already happened once for ZZZ's anniversary when I said 2.
Because you're fucking retarded, Saint. That's why. Saint, you're retarded. Dude, I'm sorry. On a fundamental level, the ZZZ anniversary, even the second anniversary for ZZZ was already better. Let's double check what rewards the ZZZ anniversary had in 2.0 or whatever anniversary it is. I can't remember what numbers. Trying to remember what number each game is on for their anniversary is retarded because there's so many fucking gacha games. ZZZ 2.0 anni rewards. What did they give you in the 2.0 anni? What did they give you? I want the old anniversary, Game 8, you fucking ass. So a standard S rank agent. Okay, guess what? Wua didn't do that. A standard S rank W engine. Wua didn't do that. Okay, already better.
2.0 was kind of shit as a patch, and then the game turned really bad after 2.0, so I was like, right that time. I guess people didn't take...
Dude, I'm not going to debate how good 2.x was because I don't give a shit. But bro, the 2.0 anniversary for ZZZ was already better than the fucking 2.0 anniversary for Wua. Like, dude, I loved the first anniversary for Wua. I did. I did. I love the cubes. I'm sorry. Watching the Peeb cube was hilarious. The Zani cube was hilarious. I'm sorry. I loved that event. But bro, on rewards, because let's just be honest, for most of gacha players, the only thing that matters is rewards. Let's just be honest. Let's just be truthful with that. The main thing that matters for a lot of gacha players is how many rewards they can get from this event or this anniversary. All right. And well, you know, with the free standard character and the free W engine from the 2.0 anniversary for ZZZ, it's already better than the Wua second or the Wua 2.0 anniversary. Sorry, that's just true.
Take the fact that I was right before about this game as like very...
I was right about this. Got fucking disliked to high hell, and everybody shit on him in his comments. I was right. Look, my approval. Oh my god, I was gonna try to talk like Trump for a second. Ugh. Watching Kuro fall on their head twice is so embarrassing to me as a PGR player. Didn't they do that for like 3 straight years for PGR? Didn't like the first 3 PGR anniversaries suck complete ass? But you know, my approval ratings might be on the bottom, but I'm right. Everybody's screaming at me that I'm a dumb retarded bitch. I'm still right, even if I'm wrong on a fundamental level. Dude, you don't want to hear my really bad Trump impression? Go fuck yourself, all right? Consider that. Fuck you and the high horse you rode on.
Serious, and they assumed that I was going to be wrong, even though I was right before.
What, were you right? In what ways were you right, Saint? I would love to know. Will he elaborate on the ways he was right? I don't think he will, in the slightest. Oh shit. Hold up, give me 1 second. God, it's fucking hot in here. Holy shit. Dude, it feels like ass outside right now. Oh my god. Anyways, will you elaborate? And his taste is T-Rex tone test. Yeah. T-Rex tone test.
And the reality over here is that some poll counts for the update have come out this anniversary, and they're low. 135.
And they're low. What? Didn't ZZZ literally advertise it as 150? Let's check their Twitter account. Where is the Twitter account? Let's find out. What did they advertise it as on their Twitter account? Because I saw a post getting spread around that the actual poll count is higher. Let me look for this. Where is it? Because I'm pretty sure it's higher than 135. Where is it? ZZZ bookkeeping. Yeah, who does the bookkeeping for ZZZ again? Or is there anyone that does bookkeeping for ZZZ? Or is it the same person? Let's find out. Need to be calm and crazy at the same time. It was for new players, which get like a 10 pull in the mail. Well, I mean, that counts though. That counts for new players though. It should be added onto it for new players, but there should be like a little hyphen on it. They're like, oh, hey, this is actually for new players. So keep that in mind. Like polls are polls. It should matter. Old player get a little bit less. So it's probably around, let's just somewhere put it in between like 150-ish around there to be safe. Let's just do 150 to be safe. All right. Like, let's not do the max amount or the lowest amount. Let's just do somewhere in the middle where it makes sense to be. You want to know the funny thing is, yeah, it looks like it's, I don't know how many polls this is right here. Standard polls. I don't know how many it is, but ZZ is getting a good amount.
And we're seeing it in a bunch of different outlets. Some are estimating even lower. And so this is the most generous one.
So some are estimating lower, bro. How old is that screenshot? Who knows what Twitter account does it? But this graph is from a Portuguese guesstimates. Is there no one that actually does the bookkeeping for ZZZ? There's someone that does AKE, Woowa. Let's see. Oh, I think I found it. So yeah, this one is work in progress. It's saying 130. And we won't know the actual number till the update drops. So 130 is not bad. Aaron's Halazio endgame, 24-hour shot, permanent content event, mail blast, live event. So it's not counting the login dailies, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's not. So it's most likely around 150. It's most likely around 150. So, yeah, okay. All right.
And we're seeing it in a bunch of different outlets. Some are estimating even lower. And so this is the most generous one that we've seen. It's at 135. And this is subjectively less than.
Still better than what was 150. You want to know why? Free limited character. There is nothing Saint can say to make the ZZZ anniversary look bad because of the fact we're getting a limited character and their weapon. So let's just apply Saint logic here, because you know he said free Hayuki, right? So let's apply his own logic to this and say we can also add on the 180 pulls that you need to guarantee the free limited character, right? And the 160, I do believe, for the W engine. So in reality, what is that? What is ZZZ getting again? Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up to make sure I'm correct. So ZZ's getting that plus that. So ZZ's actually getting 475 limited pulls, by the way. Remember, ZZZ's getting 475 pulls. Because remember, we gotta count the limited free 5-star and their weapon that you're getting for the selector. Remember that. So, Saint, you're actually wrong here. Are forcing you to get M1? Bro, I'm gonna be getting Trigger and her weapon. I need her for Anbi. I already have Lucia.
And Wuthering Waves'
What's up,
anniversary, which was at 155.
So, Saint, what free character did Wuwa give in the anniversary? Can you tell me? Here, I'll be quiet for a second. Can you tell me what character Wuwa gave out for free? Oh wait, you can't because they didn't. So even if ZZ's anniversary pulls are low, you're still getting that free 5-star and their weapon. No matter what, this anniversary is way more generous. You're forced to pick Trigger. Dude, I would get Jane if I didn't have SMB. Isn't Jane getting buffed? Or going to be getting buffed soon or something? Yeah, if I didn't have SMB, I would be getting Jane. Straight up. If I didn't, Jane would be getting picked and her weapon. Say, I don't know how you don't stop and realize that you're sounding like a schizophrenic dumb fuck. Straight up. I don't know how you don't realize that. That you're literally sounding like you're going insane. Also, you had to grind Jangly out. Yeah, but it's still a free character, Travis. It's a character you don't have to spend money on or spend any pulls. It's still free. Even if you have to grind it from an event, it does not matter. Does he always sound like that? Not really. Sometimes he has like some merit. But like, this is just pure schizophrenia.
Objectively less than Wuwa's anniversary. And of course, there.
Not really, because like, you want to change the definition of free, so I'll change the free 5-star into just how many pulls the character's worth if you went to hard pity. So in reality, ZZZ's getting 475 free pulls. So actually, you're wrong, Saint. Actually, you're wrong. So actually, ZZZ has the higher pull count.
There are some choice words that I had to say regarding this anniversary that I would just want to play back now that some time has passed. Let's listen to this. I'm looking at the rewards. So it looks like 30 pulls? Now listen here. That doesn't seem like a lot to me, but maybe there's more later.
Hey, that's more pulls than that Wua gave out for their login, bro.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying that there was like a shit ton of pulls, but that just looked like 30, which is not a lot for an anniversary. 30 is not particularly a lot.
For a login? I'm pretty sure that's the same amount Wua gave out in their second anniversary. And correct me if I'm wrong. That's the same amount Wua gave out, right? Isn't that literally the same amount? And half of them weren't weapon pulls? Or 10 of them weren't weapon pulls, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but for Wua, they gave out 25 limited character pulls and 10 limited weapon pulls, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it was 35 in terms of weapon? Okay, I was off by 5. That's odd, right? Guy, isn't that fucking odd? Kind of weird, you know? Oh my god, they gave out 5 extra pulls. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm thankful for the weapon pulls. I saved those fuckers, bro. And I got Hayuki's weapon for it. Yeah.
Because I've been hearing numbers like 162. So, like, only 30 from, like, being directly given, right?
Surely there's no agenda here. Hey, who has the return to dislike shit, can you check how many dislikes this video has? I just out of like the pure humor factor. Hello, Vincent. Do any of you guys have that to check? It'd be really funny. Also, remember, like the stream. We have 13 likes. Like the stream. Good evening, Aeon of Depravity. Wait, this video? The one we're reacting to. This one? ZZZ second anniversary got exposed. You'll dislike the stream? Alright, I'm timing out. Get fucked, Vez, you loser. He's a dumb bitch. Try adding the. No, I don't want to add it because I think it's cringe. I think it's cringe. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't add that type of stuff to my stuff. You know, I don't like doing that. Did the depravity joke? Nope, I do not. Yeah, now I'm curious though. I might have to try to find it out. Find out what that is. ZZ's actually great. Oh no, it is great. On the level of how many pulls they're getting. Now, like I said, the events could be completely ass. Clown has interesting takes, not gonna lie. That's one way to put it.
Implies that there's somehow 150 or 140 elsewhere in the patch?
He really thinks he's hot shit by wherever. Where is this? Where can I find this image? You're not trying to be ass? Totally. Where is this image from? Is this an official thing? Where can I find this image at? Because now I want to know where this image came from. Where can I find that image? I'm trying to find the Twitter. Is it from Twitter? Google it? Yeah, because I totally know what this is. It's a Discord link though. ZZZ 3.1 rewards. Let's see. Images. Will I find that image? Nope. 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 Is it from their own website? No. Is it from Game 8? Doesn't look like it's from Game 8. I can't find it. You sent it? Free to play 135, 35, okay, 31. Yeah, okay, so 1600, that's a total of 35. Hmm. And it says guest rewards or guest rewards, and it'll have a star on it. Well, you know what? I do not rely on those to be wholly accurate, you know? You found it on Facebook? It's off Facebook? That's cringe. Ew. We'll see. We shall see.
所以除了这些资源奖励外，我们还想在这个特别的时刻给神将们
Now listen to this.
周年福利。
Where's the proof for 180 pulls? Everyone's just been saying that. I haven't seen.
The 180 pulls is apparently the the 180 pulls is for BP and pass spender. I wonder if this was ever updated. Let's check that Twitter account real quick. No, it does not say anything about being updated. So 135 polls is still pretty good. Thank you for the leaks or the links, people. No, the 180 polls for new players. Okay. So new players are eating especially good, bro.
A single link.
Which new players should be getting more polls than normal. You know what's funny? Seeing people delete their message. Crashing out over guesstimates. Exactly. It was Ghost that deleted his message. That's funny.
Where's the proof for 180 pulls? Can somebody post that? If I don't get it within 5 minutes, I'm gonna ban everyone who said 180. We got the.
Oh my god, damn, bro. I'm gonna ban everybody that said 180. Apparently that's for new players. That is apparently for new players. So if you spend $5 on the proxy sub, you get 163. Which like majority of people do.
Logs. So, yeah, unless I get a link showing the 180,
subscribed with Prime. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Xenon SFX.
Because that means you guys were just spreading misinformation to make.
Saint, you really can't say you guys are spreading misinformation when that's like your entire fucking thing. That is your entire fucking thing, bro. Bro, that is that's literally you. That's your entire channel.
This anniversary seem better than it actually is. And now I got the proof though. You guys ready? Wait, this is where you guys got 180 from. A random.
All right, let me look up this fucking Twitter account real quick. All right, at SAIOCOT. All right, so that's a Hoyo Creator account, apparently. This is apparently an official Hoyo Creator because they have at Hoyo Creators in it, so I'm guessing they might be actually sponsored by Hoyo. So if this person is actually like an actual Hoyo Creator, I think their poll count might be a little bit accurate, you know? How many days ago was this? let's take a little look see. Okay, I found the post. Oh, they resupply. Oh. Not because we're, estimate is 100% correct. Maybe politics come closer to the revalue. All I can say is I take my wallet based on records. I have how many previous versions got for about playing close attention when it's shown live streams. Pretty straightforward. My polls usually around 130. It's the birthday version, so we have more than normal. Plus the polls logging in over each still 160 for one. Okay, I lowball the numbers. The real in-game amount can hit 10 to 15 polls above. We'll see when the patch drops. Like I said, we should probably meet somewhere in the middle of the high end and the low end and just go somewhere in the middle and actually see what it's going to be when the patch drops, because rewards can obviously change, Like, and these are all guesstimates. None of them are confirmed numbers. Saint, why do you take the woo bookkeeping as like as like the Bible, bro? Dude, you act like the woo bookkeeping is fact before the patch drops. What's going on here?
Portuguese guy just like said, I think it's going to be this.
$135 is still good. What I find is funny is making such a big deal at 135, not saying enough, then we'll give 130, 150 polls for the anni, including the login rewards. Oh no, that's funny. Yeah, no, that's true. But he's conveniently not mentioning that we're all getting a free character and their weapon. He's just not mentioning that. So I wanted to be an ass, and I added up how many polls that would actually be if they were just like how many polls the character and weapon would be if you went to hard pity each time. And it's 475 polls that we're getting this patch. So realistic, like if we want to be an ass about it, we can actually just say ZZ's giving us 475 polls in 3.1. So we can just be like a straight up dick about it. And that's what I'm going to do.
Now,
this isn't a fucking own, bro. It's a guesstimate. Proxies. Today I bring my estimate of polls for ZZZ 3.1. 166 polls in the first half. You're obviously on crack, but like, it's a guesstimate. Assuming you win the 50-50. Oh no, I added it if you go to max hard pity and lose 50-50. So like it was 90 plus 90 and 80 plus 80. I wanted to go full send on being a dick. Saintontas has no brain cells to think. Yes. Why not? Exactly, bro.
oh, you have two sources that are showing estimates way fucking below that. Like these are the official sources that people go.
Watch, when the patch drops, it will probably go up to around 145. That's my guess. It will probably go up to around 145. Because, I mean, these do count rebates, I do believe. But I don't think Zenless has released, like Wuwa does, how many asteroids the events are going to be getting. 3.1. Let's check. Do they have the news tab on there? ZZZ. Where is the news tab on their website? News and info. Latest news.
So I started shitting and pissing myself for 30 minutes because I found it. I found it to be such an insane thing.
Saint takes his info and glue from a guy named John Seaman, FYI. Thank you for the $2 DPD. And that is correct. His top general is a guy named John Cum. Don't forget about that. It does not seem like they have a dedicated page for the anniversary, it looks like. What date was the anniversary? What date was the anniversary live stream? The 21st, right? Yeah, no, they don't have an article for it, unfortunately. Oh, they do. The 17th. Let's see. Does it state how many polls and rewards each event gives? Let's see. Oh, apparently on my account, I think Aracado said I'm going into 3.1 with like almost 300 polls, by the way. It does not state how many polychromes you're going to get with each event. It does not state at all. Okay. Thank you for the $2 DPD. X6 Ramiel incoming.
So everyone knows what this chart is from, right? This is the pull tracker chart. That, yeah, they're both showing way lower. And so the reality over here is very simple, right? I had a baseline take to make after this statement. And any number being told to you is literally a guess that got pulled out of their ass. And people have gone from 160 to 180, all to try to uplift this game.
You see, this could be, you know what? If you had just asked your chat, I mean, but then again, your chat's full of, like, the majority of your chat's like just straight up retards. But, bro, people pointed out in my own chat that it's apparently for new players that are getting apparently 180. Apparently, it's 180 polls for new players. But, bro, just remember, these are guesstimates. We don't know the actual number for this.
Which, again, guys, lying about the poll count is only going to make the downfall of this game worse. Do you guys realize that?
The downfall? The downfall was official news when it comes to the rework of the beginner missions. Okay. So it's accurate. The downfall of this game, really.
That lying about the poll count, overhyping it, and saying there are more polls than there actually are is just going to make, if this patch is negatively received like the other anniversary was, it's just going to make the...
Was the other anniversary negatively received? Or was it just the story quests were ass? Did people hate the anniversary? I genuinely don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm sure a bunch of you are ZZ players. Veteran players will receive difference from the work, however much that is. Oh, so people that have already done it will still receive the difference? Oh. Okay. So the poll count's going to be higher, but we don't know how much it's going to be higher. Okay. So the poll count's guaranteed to be higher. Okay. Good to know.
Downfall even worse.
No, it's just a story that people had issues with. Okay, so he's actively just lying about how people hate the anniversary. People didn't like the story that came with it.
Worse, right?
Okay.
The criticism even worse, right? Do you guys realize what you're doing by lying about the poll count? So...
Dude, what type of content even is this? Like, he's reacting to his own video and he's got a retarded look on his face. Dude, look at the look on his face. Literally look at it. He's just letting his own video play. Like, dude, this is a level above a VOD upload. This is leagues above, or like this is leagues below a VOD upload.
Confidently with zero proof, other than just trust me, bro. And you're stating it like fact in my chat that definitively there's over 180. There's over 100. You're stating it like fact in my...
Well, apparently it is fact. If ZZZ itself released it, if the devs released that number, apparently that's correct. Apparently it is.
Chat, man, this is not really a great look, is it? And this was my
Oh, by the way, did anybody actually take a look and see how many dislikes this video had with the extension? I'm very curious if he's getting like shit on in this one. Can anyone tell me if he's getting shit on in this video? I never looked at what anybody said about it. The VOD of an edit cause VOD and the same time calls easy slop. Wait, this one's also at 1.8? This one's also at 1.8? Oh no, the one from 8 days ago. Yeah, I know the one from 8 days ago is. But I'm talking about this one, the one we're watching. I'm talking about this one. This one right here. The ZZZ second anniversary got exposed. That's the one I'm talking about. The one from a day ago. Dude, you want to know what's funny? I am my main gacha game is Wuwa, right? And everybody knows I fucking love Wuwa, right? But even I can see, like, I'm a person that will forgive and ignore a lot of shit Kuro does. But bro, even I could acknowledge that this anniversary is leagues better. Just on like rewards. Around 50% like to this rank is most recent one. Maybe I just really want to know what it says.
Final take. Yeah, this kind of looks like
502, so he's almost at okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and say
that's
this
fucking
is dog
crazy.
shit. It's pretty solid.
He's
though.
getting
And
shit on
I
again.
know the number of pulls, guys. If it's like 100 pulls and then this, I think I'd rather arguably have 160 plus pulls in Wuthering Waves. And that was the take.
Now I know why you got shit on. That take is utterly holy shit. He's stupid. He's like he's actually dumb. Like he's actually handicapped. Like I didn't think he was like this stupid, but he's like actually dumb. Like he's actually too stupid to live on his own. Like he actually needs to be in a fucking nursing home. If he says that. This guy belongs in a fucking nursing home. Like, is he missing? Like, what? How, in what possible way is getting a free 5-star or a free limited character and their weapon is bad? Even if they're power creeped, that is still good. Because, yeah, sure, they might be power creeped a bit, but they're still perfectly usable. This is still perfectly usable. I think my message is leaving because I had a link. Basically, there's a vid on the ZZ channel if you want to see it. It's 45 seconds. Let me check it out. But yeah, no, he's actually
I know
stupid.
the number of pulls, guys. If it's like 100 pulls and then this, I think I'd rather arguably have 160 plus pulls in Wuthering Waves.
But we wouldn't give you 160 plus pulls unless you spent money. Realistically, the only one that matters is your fucking free-to-play pulls, right? Yeah, realistically, the only one that matters is the free-to-play pulls. Because that's what the majority of the players are. New proxy. Oh my god, it's actually on their YouTube channel. It's actually on the YouTube channel. This is where it's from. It's right here on their channel. It's right fucking here. New proxies can get 180 pulls. Cool. That's crazy. So they're not lying. The people that got banned are not lying. Okay. Cool. Also, give me a minute. I need to use the bathroom real quick. If anybody asks, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So yeah, his chat wasn't lying to him. They were leaving out crucial context probably, but the 180 pulls is accurate for new players. 100%. Like, it's accurate. It's on their own fucking channel. New players can get 180 pulls. That's fucking crazy. Wash your hands? I did. Don't worry about it. I did. Oops, didn't mean to click that. But yeah, no. It's accurate. They weren't lying.
And that was the take. If there aren't really that many polls in this update, I'd rather have an update where I have more polls and less of a character that I may or may not want being added to my account. And this is...
I'm pretty sure every character is getting a character. Every person's getting a character that they want or might need. I'm getting Trigger. I need her. I could get Jane. I need her. Dude, I think everybody's getting something that they want. Now, people might like, I don't think anybody's upset about the free 5-star character. I don't think anybody's actually upset unless you, well, I mean, people hate Hugo, right? But, you know, that's like a fucking different thing. But yeah, no, the S rank selector for this is fantastic.
Where I'm going to go ahead and talk about the dynamics over here. Obviously, Hoyoverse, because they're giving you something more quote-unquote valuable, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Limited 5-star unit compared to last year, where all they gave was a where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? They gave like a standard 5-star and like some other shit. I need to
Yeah, it was a 5-star in their weapon.
Fully see it over here. Yeah, a standard 5-star to standard W engine. That wasn't necessarily worth that much, right? Because the standard units are kind of useless in these games. So Hoyo wasn't giving out that much, and so they gave
no comment.
Way more pulls in 2.0 when this anniversary was
174. Are you actually like, okay,
right?
What's your point?
And now that they've got,
so they're giving you less pulls because they're giving you a limited character with their limited weapon. I say that's a worthy trade. Sorry, but that is a worthy trade, my son. My son, I must sit you down and explain this to you. Getting 60 less, getting 40 less, 45 less pulls is a worthy trade for getting a free limited character and their limited weapon. Sorry. Not sorry. That's just the truth, you know? Like that is a very worthy trade of getting a few less pulls for getting a limited character. Because the amount of pulls you would have to spend on getting that limited character and their weapon is a lot. That is a lot of pulls you'd have to spend. That'd take you several patches to save up. Sorry, but ZZZ players won. They are objectively eating good with this. They are 100% eating good with this patch. Straight up. Nobody can deny that. He's not talking about the free W engine. Yeah, I know. He's conveniently forgetting that the free limited character comes with the W engine.
Gone ahead and they're giving out something that people can actually use and actually get value from. They're giving you way less in other rewards. And the reality is this simple. What if you're somebody that already has all these characters? What if you're somebody that maybe...
Then you're getting a dupe for a character that will probably improve them a lot. You're getting a dupe that will improve the character that you like. Guess what? You're still winning, son. Am I winning, son? Oh my god.
Hold Lucia on her fucking rerun in 2.8. Literally, I think it's a version ago from this one. Is it last patch this bitch ran on a rerun? Yeah, it was last patch. And guys, now you have Z.
Okay, your point. What is your point? Yeah, the character reran. Okay, your fucking point, bro. What is your point? Guess what? The people that skipped her are winning. The people that skipped her to get her on a different rerun are winning. Okay.
ZZ players.
Nobody is losing unless you want to pull. Nobody is losing on this. Nobody is losing on this anniversary. Nobody. Straight up. Nobody is losing.
There's copium telling you it's okay if you got less polls. Just get M1.
It's not none of this is cope. What you're doing is coping. You're coping because a game you hate or a game you might secretly enjoy. You never know. It might be a fucking lovers to haters thing, but the game you hate is having a better anniversary, and there's nothing you can do to paint it in a bad light, because every way you try to paint it in a bad light makes you look more and more retarded.
What if I didn't want her M1, you fucking morons? What if I...
Damn, get a different character, you fucking retard. Get a different character. It's that simple. Oh, I don't want a copy of Lucia. Okay, get Trigger. Get Ambi. Get fucking Jane, bro. Or just go say, fuck it, we ball. Get Hugo, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, this shit's retarded, bro. It really is. Like, this is literal brain damage. Like, this is like you have to have brain damage to make a video like this. You have to. You have to have brain damage.
Just wanted more polls so I could get more characters. What if I just wanted more polls so I could get more...
Hey guys, do you want to see an image that would make Saint have a stroke? You guys want to see an image that would make Saint have a stroke?
units instead of an M1. Because this is what Hoyo is doing. They're forcing you to get an M1 and giving you less pulls.
What the fuck does that mean? They're forcing you to get an M1. What? Um. I'll continue watching when I wake up. Catch you guys later. Have a nice day, Vincent, or nice sleep. Nice day, motherfuckers going to bed, bro. I'm retarded. Please force me to get more M1s more often, Hoyo. Exactly, bro. Yeah, please force me to get more M1s. Literally. Hey, Woo, when's my free limited character for an anniversary? When can I get like a free shorekeeper? Oh, wait, you're telling me I had to spend money to get shorekeeper in 3.1 on a spending event? Oh, okay. I understand. But I can't watch him anymore. I mean, we all know that we're here for brain damage, all right?
They're making the decision for you. And that's not very cool, is it?
Yeah, dude. Hoyo agents are coming into your house, pinning, like, taping you to your chair, grabbing your hand, and forcing you to redeem the 5-star character. The 5-star character. The Hoyo agents are coming to force you to get that 5-star. When the patch drops, I'm expecting 3 Hoyo agents to kick down my door, flashbang my room, tie me to my chair, and force me to get a character.
most players, I think, especially if they have a copy of the unit already, they would rather get, I don't know, more pulls for Remiel, more pulls for the Lucia replacement that's coming out in a couple of patches.
The what replacement? What? What patch did Lucia drop? .3. Okay, what is she getting replaced in like fucking 3.4 or something like that? So hey Saint, why is Chisa getting replaced within what is it? 6 patches? So when are you gonna shit talk Wu for replacing Chisa? So wait, it's a bad thing to get another Rupture support? So it should be a bad thing that Soy Soy's coming out, right? Like with your own logic, you're saying that Lucia is getting replaced, right? So by that own logic, we should be asking Kuro, why are they replacing Chisa? They should force Chisa to be used on every fucking team. Has Chisa been meta? Yeah, she is meta for like several, like all negative status teams. Guys, it is a bad thing that we're getting another Rupture support.
New units in these games, especially a game like ZZZ, where you know there's power creep and there's a fucking lot of it, you'd rather get the new characters. I feel like if you already, especially if you...
Dude, you're acting like you have to spend pulls to get the characters. It's a... You know, 90% of players in this game are going into the anniversary with pulls saved up. They are getting the characters they want no matter what, unless they are a person that gambles away a pull every time they get one. Okay? Unless you're that type of player, every single person going into the anniversary for ZZZ is going to have some amount of pulls saved up, whether it's like fucking 20, 30, 50, or 100. People are going to have pulls saved up no matter what. Unless they're just a gambler. But then again, the gamblers usually aren't free to plays. Like he's trying so hard to paint the free 5-star as bad. Ramiel will be mine. Apparently, I've got like almost 300 pulls.
Already got a copy of an existing one. Because, like, now we're at the point where we're copium telling people, get an M1. Guys, imagine in Wuthering Waves. Would that even be a conversation, bro? People are out here telling you, yeah, well, I know you wanted more pulls, but just go get an S1 for a unit instead. Like, yeah, who cares? Right? Who cares if last year we got more pulls and no forced M1s? Now you're like, do you see what?
Dude, that's what everybody would have been saying. Bro, nobody in the Wuthering Waves community, and I'll state this right now. Nobody in the... Okay, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let's ball. Dude, let's ball right now. So, hypothetically, let's say Wua gets an anniversary next year. Or what they will get an anniversary, okay? And they give you the choice of Shorekeeper, Cardathea, who else? Carlotta and Phoebe. Let's say you get to pick from all of those characters and their weapon. Okay? But you get 50 less pulls overall. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would give a fuck. Everybody would be freaking the fuck out and they'd be so happy of getting a free character and their weapon. Because overall, to guarantee a character in both of these games, it's around 160 to 180 pulls to guarantee the character. You are gaining so much, but losing out on so little. no Wua player would actually be mad. Seriously. And we could completely swap out the characters. We could fucking say Gion, Jinsei, Shorekeeper, Camellia, and fuck it, Carlotta. Again, we'll just add Carlotta again because that's one that goes right to my head. Nobody would care. Everybody would be perfectly fine with that. Nobody would care. It's a free fucking character and their weapon. Nobody would care. Unless you're Saint. Unless you're Saint. You know what's funny? If Jinsei was in there, I'd be grabbing her just for her weapon. Oh, good God. Dude, his logic is just dumb.
What's going on? The initial
Same, bro. Exactly, bro. Dude, this logic is fucking stupid. Stain is starting to slander Cart because of her, Zhao. Okay.
Right off the bat from ZZZ players, after we've already showed all those clips, is to cope once again. Guys, it's fine. Just get M1. What if I wanted the pulls, you fucking morons, like you got last year?
Say that's why that's why nobody should listen to you, because every other player in existence would rather take the free character. Sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Everybody would want the free character over losing out on 50 pulls or 40 pulls. Because the value a limited character gives and their weapon is 3 to 4 times more than 40 pulls. Or if you can mix and match. But like, here's the thing. Does it really matter? Does it really matter if you're forced to get the character or the weapon with the character, or if you can mix and match? It's still a weapon and a character for ZZZ. Like, does it really matter that much? Like, seriously, like, I'm being serious. I'm not shitting on you. Like, I'm genuinely asking, does it actually matter though? Like, it might suck for some people if they wanted to mix and match, but like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, I can see how it sucks, but like, in the grand scheme of things, and especially in the context that we're talking about, it's not that important. We would be able to. Okay, I got your message wrong then. I bet he'd try to paint that narrative. Oh, you can't actually mix and match the W engine and the character. Incoming in 3 minutes, watch.
What if I wanted just the pulls that you guys got last year?
Okay, so DZZ is getting 130 pulls. That's what everybody's averaging right now, okay? 130 pulls, all right? That's what the bookkeeping is. That's what the Facebook image is. And that's pretty much what I would bet on right now. And the last anniversary gave 174. So we're getting 44 pulls less for a free limited character and their weapon. Okay, and that's bad. You're telling me a character and weapon that is worth at max what? How many pulls is a character and their weapon worth if you lose the 50-50? At max pity? 160, right? Yeah, 160, and then 180. 340 pulls. So you're telling me getting a character that's worth 340 pulls is worse because you're losing out on 40 pulls that just being given out in an anniversary? Really? Really? You're gonna sit here and say that? Really? That you're somehow losing by getting the free character? Is busted and all cost 0 pulls? Exactly. Pyro's Trigger Nicole, like, dude, new players are going to be, dude. New players are going to be eating good, bro. Dude, new players can pick Jane and Rem and then wait for the rerun for a character that would support them. Dude, I'm betting Rem and Jane is going to be a strong team. Because I'm pretty sure Jane can be used on Rem teams. I mean, Gotcha Smack is a grifter, though. He's openly admitted, Travis. Like, we're going to derail a little bit. Gotcha Smack is open about being a grifter. He's in the gotcha space for the bag. He's been open about it. Hasn't he always been open about that? Wow, dude, crazy. He revealed nothing with the title of that video. But she's not crazy. Yeah, didn't Gotcha Smack like admit that he's fucking a grifter? Like he's in it for the bag? That's crazy. Anyways,
Because it's looking like literally 40 more.
dude, losing out on 40 pulls is not okay. Dude, missing out on 40 pulls is not equal to getting a free character and their weapon. I'm sorry. Even if it was a standard character, I'd say the same.
40 more pulls compared to last year, or 40 more pulls compared to this year. And guys, that's a lot in games like this. That could literally be enough to allow you to get a 5-star, maybe get Remiel. Because right now...
What? Maybe get a 5-star? 130 pulls is a guaranteed 5-star. What is he smoking? You're going to be spending about 70 pulls on average. That like the majority will hit around 70-ish. Dude, every character, every person, if they get every single pull this patch, it's free to play. Everybody's getting a 5-star from the banner, no matter what. And remember, they added characters to the banners that you can lose to. Don't forget last year's anniversary was in 2.0, was not like this year's. You could take both 3.1, 3.0 rewards over the average pulls around the so I don't understand. Well, yeah, Saint's a fucking retard. He's a retard. He's retarded. He's dumb. He's a dumb bitch. Anyways. He's retarded.
You don't have enough to even guarantee a pity on any banner in this game.
Woo, you didn't have enough to guarantee. You're short of the hard pity. You're short by like 5 pulls. If we want to ignore the rebate shop, if we want to ignore all that stuff, the free 7 you get from the store or the free 5 and all of the pulls you get from the rebate, even Woo, you're not guaranteed if you hit hard pity. It's 154 pulls. If you hit max hard pity each time, guess what? You're not guaranteed Ayuki, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, if we want to ignore everything that's in these gacha systems, yeah, even in Woo, you're not guaranteed with the amount of free to play polls. Oh my god, dude. Does it hurt being this retarded? That's what I want to know. He complained the same last year? Oh my god. Makes me laugh each time. Yeah, no, like if we ignore that these patches split how many pulls you get, like, yeah, you're not, even in Wuwa with the 150 pulls, you're still not guaranteed Ayuki because the pulls are split. You only get half of them in the first half of the patch. So he's still wrong about a free 5-star in Wuwa.
This game has a 90 hard pity and soft starts at 75, so you usually get the unit around 80, 81, 82. So that means you need about 160 plus pulls to guarantee a unit, and that's you don't have that. You had that last anniversary, but you don't have that because you're getting this free limited unit that you may or may not want.
Only Saint would be the one to try to paint that a free limited character and their weapon is bad. It's only Saintontas can do that. Only him. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with this guy. like, he said you can't guarantee Remiel and guarantee characters rerun, but I was like, probably. Honestly, kind of impressive. Dude, like, it is impressive how he can try to paint a retarded narrative.
So you went from being able to guarantee a unit, guarantee a complete unit in the last anniversary, and now you don't because they gave out this, and you might not even want this.
You might not even want this. If you don't want any of these characters, there might be something wrong with you. Unless you're a whale that has every single character maxed out and their weapons. The only scenario I see where you're unhappy with this is where you're a whale that has S6 of everything and maxed dupes of their weapons. That is the only scenario where he could be correct. That is the only way he could be correct.
That's forced decision making. That's literally also giving you less rewards than last year, depending on the state of your account. Because guess what? I bet there's a lot of people that don't want to get that M1. They don't want to get the free extra copy, and they'd rather have 40.
The anniversary is great. It is. It is. But I bet you're about to say something that's going to make me look like an ass. Not everyone, my buddy is too.
The extra pulls to be able to spend on any other banner in the game.
Oh, let's not forget that you're getting a free outfit for a 4-star. You're getting a free Lucy outfit. Don't forget that. You're also getting the free outfit for Lucy. Don't forget about that.
And that's my take over here for ZZZ's meta and ZZZ's players. Like, it's so much better to give players the choice. And if they gave the ability to convert this into pulls, that'd be so much better. Like, if they allows you to convert each one of these into like 20 or 30 pulls, then W, right? It's so much better. Give players a choice. Get a copy or convert it into like 20 limited pulls or something. Lucia's the...
Wait, you have a year to claim these characters, Foxhole? Really? That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy.
main draw of this banner, but she just ran last patch. So they already know everyone that wanted her already got her.
No, most people probably skipped her. For the spending event one? Ah, I see.
Isn't that kind of diabolical? She's the best character.
Hey, Saint, why did Lene rerun after a patch? I know it's not quite the same thing, but you're Saintontas and like that logic actually works for you because you're just fucking stupid. Why did Lene rerun after a single patch? Why are all of the 3.0 characters rerunning after a single patch?
Character on here, but she ran last patch. So you would have already gotten her if you wanted her. And so effectively, right? The best unit on here re-ran last patch. Where are the chances that people
The spending event? Okay, I see.
actually don't have her at this point if they needed her for their teams? Probably very low. So they kind of already know that they're giving out low value units in the first place and then also taking...
Are they low value units? Hey, can an actual best in slot ambi team reliably clear Deadly Assault? I don't have her. Yeah, because he skipped her each time. You're eating good this patch. So you can get a copy, make them stronger. Exactly. So wait, like he's saying that S-Ambi's team or S-Ambi is like a low value unit. But if her best in slot team can clear Deadly Assault, max star it, barely, but yes, okay, barely's good. In every reset at endgame, okay, dude, that's fucking awesome. And guess what? If you have S-Ambi, you're getting trigger, right? Bro, you'll be missing one teammate. You'll be missing one teammate that will probably rerun at some point.
your pulls at the same time. It's strategic. It's intentional. And this is incredibly predatory. When you units in the first place and then also taking your pulls at the same time. It's strategic. It's intentional. And this is incredibly predatory. It's units in the first place and then also taking your pulls at the same time. It's strategic. It's intentional. And this is incredibly predatory. When you
How?
it's in the first place, and then also taking your pulls at the same time. It's strategic. It's intentional. And
So he's directly telling you to your face that the 40 pulls that you're losing out in this anniversary from the last anniversary is more important than what? The 300 something pulls you'd have to spend to get the character and their weapon if you lose the 50-50? Really? 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 That's the route. That's what you want to go. That it's There's a word for this that I want to say, but it'll probably get me banned on every single platform that I'm streaming on right now. YouTube and Twitch. I would probably get banned if I wanted to say this. Because it is very, 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 very mean. Yeah, no. There's no way to paint this as predatory. There's simply no single way to paint this as predatory. He's just doing this to get people to talk about him? No, I think he's doing this because he's actually this stupid. Is it a slur? No, it's not a slur. It just involves multiple very, very mean words consecutively for like the next 10 minutes. No, I don't think it's rage baiting because I don't think it's rage baiting. I don't think it is. Like you can tell if it's rage baiting. I think rage baiting is a cheap excuse because you don't want to like be convinced that this guy's retarded.
this is incredibly predatory when you factor in this dynamic of this unit running last patch.
Dude, you're not forced to pick Lucia, bro. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. How good is the first dupe of Lucia? Yeah, how good is the first dupe of Lucia? 15% damage to the entire team. Ah, I see. That's Jokomo is rage bait. This guy is not.
We should rebrand with Starlight Billy, the latest Rupture unit. You guys get what's going on? Not a great look, is it? And especially when I said, guys...
You know what? Let's take a break and look at his comments real quick. Saint is the fucking definition of this sucks, actually. Saint is mental gymnastics of a fucking 40-year-old man. Oh my god. Oh my god, damn. Holy shit. I don't think Saint likes BCCC. Check DMs. Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's the Discord.
The 2 support classic, yes sirree.
Yeah, remember, this is him playing ZZZ.
That doesn't even look slightly playable. Use Lycon to keep him stunned. You know what? Maybe I was too harsh on Enfield. Use the Yi Shungai team or the Miyabi team. At the very start, you have to parry his slow-mo attacks, and the attacks, he goes through you. What? All right, what's the point of parrying him at the start then? If that's just gonna make him, it's points? It's just points then. All right, this.
Yeah, remember, this is his gameplay. With ZCC derangement syndrome, yes. There's no limit to the LARP. Dude, he's getting dunked on in his own comments. He's getting dunked on in his own fucking comment section. He really does have a humiliation king. Yeah, he's actually like, he reads through the comments while jerking his shit. That's what he does. Was patch so dry? Dude, he hates 3.5, bro. Best rage baiter? That's just a dude. That's just a convenient excuse because you're afraid to acknowledge that he's genuinely retarded. Like, you're just afraid to fucking acknowledge it. Dude. Bro. It's not rage bait. He's just this stupid. Gets mad at a previous poll economy calculated by a Portuguese player, uses a Portuguese player calculation for the agenda. Does he actually? Wait, is that Facebook post, the one he got off Facebook, is that made by a Portuguese person? Oh my god. Oh my god.
When you lie about the poll count, you're gonna make the fall of this game a lot worse if the anniversary isn't well received. Now we're out here.
The fall of this game, bro. I'm sorry. ZZZ will not EOS. Unless I'm completely wrong about Hoyoverse, I'm pretty sure they'll keep ZZZ alive just on the revenue of the 2 other games and their newest game coming out. Unless ZZZ reaches sub 1 million, the game will be fine. The game's not going anywhere. Dude, if HI3 is still alive and it's only making $1 million or 2 a month, or however much it makes, ZZZ is going nowhere. ZZZ will not EOS. There is no way they'll let ZZZ EOS. No, it won't happen. It simply won't happen. Dude, keeping HI3 alive probably costs more than it makes. We'll never know the true cost, how much it costs a month to keep the game alive and all the servers alive. But bro, if they're doing that, HI3 probably does not make enough, like the amount of money to not be in the negative. But since Genshin, ZZZ, and HSR make such a ridiculous amount of money, they'll never see the loss of money that HI3 generates. It's simple. They will never see into the red. Those games just make so much fucking money. GGZ is still alive. I'm aware of that. I'm sorry. ZZZ could operate in the red and they still wouldn't EOS it.
coping about getting an M1 when it's 40 less pulls compared to last year's anniversary.
That's the truth. HI3 is probably making less money than it costs to keep it alive. Sorry, that's just the truth.
And that will do so much damage to you actually acquiring new characters, losing 40 fucking pulls, bro. That's pretty significant. Now, we got to go ahead and actually draw some comparisons over here and talk about my last statement. Rather arguably have 160 plus pulls in Wuthering Waves. And that'll be my take that I make on the matter.
160 plus pulls. Bro, you pulled up the bookkeeping numbers, bro. It's not 160, it's 150. Brother, it just lies.
Depending on the pull count of this update, that truly does determine which anniversary you would prefer, because this is the thing.
Wait. I mean, for most people, the only thing that matters is how many pulls and free shit you get for an anniversary. Not the quality of the content, unfortunately. But no matter what, ZZZ's is better for the free character, bro. Sorry.
I prefer Wuthering Waves'. Nope, I said it. Wuwa's
Oh, we're back at the clip.
anniversary is better. I liked getting so many fucking pulls. You could guarantee anything you wanted in that.
He pulls it up right here. 154.
Update. This basically just meant everyone got Hiyuki. Yeah, this basically means that everyone owns a Hiyuki.
You know, as long as ZZZ doesn't pull a Genshin Impact, the game will be fine. Yeah, as long as ZZZ doesn't pull a Genshin Impact, the game will be fine. Yeah, as long as you don't start giving out 80 pulls a patch or 60 pulls a patch, and no, I don't think people will be too upset. Yeah, I think the game will be fine, you know? I don't think anything's wrong. Got 35 with 10 of them being able to use on the weapon banner. Oops. Yeah, where's my free Hiyuki, Saint? Guys, where's my free Hiyuki?
She's one of the most fun, one of the most well-designed units in the game. And so it basically just like a free Hiyuki to every player. That was the anniversary. You can't even guarantee Remiel, bro. Go fuck yourself. And good luck getting her fucking weapon with the 75-25.
Good luck getting Hiyuki's weapon with spending 160 pulls on her if you lose your 50-50. Where's those pulls? Where are those weapon pulls, son? Where are those weapon pulls, son?
You get your free 5-star and your free limited weapon, but it's from a pool of 5 characters that you may or may not want. And imagine if you pulled Lucia last patch. Imagine if you're one of the dumb, stupid motherfuckers who pulled Lucia next patch, and now you got her M1, or now you got.
Why would you be dumb if you pulled her? Why? Why would you be dumb? Why would you be dumb? Seriously, why? Why? Why would you be dumb? Seriously, why? I don't see the logic in this in the slightest. Like what?
her M0.
Wait, do you mean she's getting power creeped in like 4 patches after existing already since 2.3? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Bro, are you particularly happy to find out that she's now free? Or would you have preferred to have not pulled her last patch? Because now you have the...
Because I'm not grabbing her, I'm grabbing Trigger. I do not care in the slightest that she's free to grab. I'm grabbing Trigger and her weapon. If it's what I might actually do, if you can select or if you can mix and match, I'll grab Trigger and Ambi's weapon. I'll grab Trigger and Ambi's weapon.
These retarded defenders telling you just get her M1. When you're like, no, bitch, I would be happier if she was M0 and I had all those pulls back.
I don't have any characters, like any 5-star characters for S Ambi that are actually like her best in slots. I need teammates for Ambi.
Back. Stop coping. Stop coping. Are you really?
We have been here for an hour and 42 minutes listening to the cope. Trigger's weapon is the most valuable engine in that pool. Okay, well then I'll grab Trigger's weapon.
Celebrating getting her M1, or are you sad that you don't have all those pulls that you spent on her last banner?
I think people would rather get the character.
Stop coping. Stop defending the company. Why are you defending?
It gives defense shred to enemies. Fuck.
The company here. Why do they deserve your defense? They're fucking you in the ass. And so, if it's not characters that you want or need or will utilize, then this free 5-star is useless. For example, imagine if Wuthering Waves gave
only
you
for Trigger though. That's still good though.
And the standard broad blade. You could just replace.
Wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Then this free 5-star is useless. For example, imagine if Wuthering Waves gave you, and I say Calcharo and the standard broad blade. You could just replace that with.
That is not remotely the same. Holy shit, bro. That is not remotely the same. Oh my fucking god. A standard character and a standard weapon is equal to a limited character and their limited weapon? What? The fuck? What? What? What the fuck? What? How is that equal in value? How is that equal in value? Wait, hold up. What? Wait, hold up. Where was that message? Who said that? Hold up. Someone said something I might have missed in this video. Where was it? Someone said something. Wait, Dakota, he was saying players should be allowed to convert the free characters to 40 polls? How far back did I miss that? Hold up. Wait, ain't no way he actually said that. Wait, wait. How far back do I need to go for that? How far back do I need to actually hear that for myself. Should be further in the video? Okay.
Jinsei under weapon. Oh wait, they already did that for the spending of it.
What? What? What did he just say? What? What did he just fucking say?
Wuthering Waves gave you, and I say Calcharo and the standard broad blade. You could just replace that with Jinsei under weapon.
No. You can no. You in your original video you said Calcharo and the standard weapon. No, you can't fucking change that. No. And I'm sorry, I love Jinsei, but she does not have her place without a best in slot teammate. And she is still lacking a best in slot teammate. I'm sorry. Jinsei does not have her place unless these characters. Okay, so out of these 5 characters, which one of these characters does not have their place in the modern meta? Which one of these characters are just lacking in like every aspect because of power creep? Hugo? Okay, Hugo, that's what I was expecting. Okay. Remember, you don't have to pick Hugo.
Oh wait, they already did that for the spending of it. Oh wait, yeah, I remember when Wuthering Waves gave out the free Camellia and the Jinsei for the spending event. Y'all remember?
He did. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. He did not just fucking say that. This is why I don't consider it rage bait, because he's fucking retarded. You only had to spend $150 to get the limited selector back in 3.1. That is not what free means. Like, if you're rage baiting, there's like a certain level of sarcasm you can see in it. Like, when I'm rage baiting, you can clearly tell it's rage bait. Bro, if you have to spend money in a spending event, it is not free. Vivian's outfit in ZZZ was not free. Cyrene's outfit in HSR was not free. Those are pulling events and spending events. If you have to use a type of currency, whether it's actual money or pulls, to acquire it, it's not free. Rebecca is free. The selector is free in ZZZ second anniversary. The first anniversary standard character, that's free. Shang Liao is free. HSR, whoever the fuck they give out for free. Dr. Ratio is free. Haramusa is fucking free. Zhao is free. Those are free characters that you can just claim by playing the game and not spending any type of currency. This is just actual, like, Down syndrome behavior. Yo, check this shit. Watch this stream, dude. Oh, for the love of God.
That one too? Yeah, who redeemed that shit? Yeah, who redeemed that shit? Half of these characters are basically like that free Jinsei. That free Camellia.
Wait, so now he's saying those characters are useless? Wait, so he's actually saying that older units are useless?
Would you be like, Kuro Games just gave me the most useful thing ever? No, you'd say, cool, but this shit is useless. And you would.
But none of these characters are useless, though. That's the thing. None of them are useless. Hello, Danish. None of these characters are useless, though. Well, except for Hugo, but you know, Hugo's Hugo. That's a male. No one cares about males. I'm sorry, but none of these characters are useless, right? Except for Hugo. I don't think Hugo's useless. I'm sure he'll fit somewhere. I'm sure he fits somewhere. It's more of like a joke, but you know. But okay.
Need one of these characters, assuming you don't have any of them already, and they need to do something on your account for it to be useful. And if you're getting an M1, bro, that's not really that useful, is it? Like, you'd rather have a new fucking character.
Oh my god. Hey, when we look at the comments, how many positive comments you saw? No reason to get Hugo when Pyrosis already has the totalized mechanic. Well, that's a fucking rip to the homie. Yeah, dude, I don't think his comment section had any positive comments about him.
And that's the thing, bro. You have a lower pull count. You have, like,
by 40 pulls.
Free units that where you already just ran them, so this just feels like a scam.
They ran one of them. They ran one of them.
And then on the top,
what if I want 2 totalized characters though? Well, then get the second totalized character. You have exercise your free will.
A pull count being lower, guys, the pities in this game are really high. They're the same as HSR. They're basically the same as Geshin. 90 pity, 70 to 75. Sorry, 75 to 80 to get the character. Guys, S0R1, M0.
Counterpoint, Hugo has abs. I know, right? Glaze it like a god.
W1 in this game can cost you upwards of like fucking 400 something pulls, bro. to get the character and their weapon.
I'm gonna apply this logic, dude. You know what? Instead of inside the Cyberpunk collab for WoA, instead of getting a free Rebecca, I would have rather had the extra 50 pulls that you would have normally gotten in a patch like that, so I can not even guarantee myself a weapon.
If you lose the 75-20
or a character
and the 50-50, 400 something pulls, bro. That's why 40 means a lot.
It doesn't. But
that's
all right.
why 40.
It does not when you're getting a free character and a weapon.
Means a lot, bro. And they're giving it for free. Whoa, Tads. Giving it for free would be under the assumption that Jane Doe is worth the same as Remiel. That
she is, though, at this point. She is, though. Like, what are we talking about? Remiel's teammates include fucking Jane. Dude, Jane Doe was on the official fucking team in the showcase. Like, what?
Sandby is the same value as Sunbringer. That Hugo is...
Wait. Is he saying that we should get a free Sunbringer instead? Hey, where's our free character in the Woo anniversary, Saint?
worth about just as much as Valina. No, that's not true. These characters are worth far less than what you can pull right
okay.
now, what you could pull last patch.
Wouldn't every character included really useless because Saint can't play any of them? Yeah, pretty much.
And that's the point. Pulls don't get infected. So think about it this way. Inflation is something that exists.
He's trying to tell us something. Hold up. I'm hearing his thoughts right now. He mentioned inflation. I think he's trying to tell his audience that he likes Rule 34 inflation porn. I could see it right now. He's telling his audience with that single word that he likes Rule 34 Genshin Impact inflation porn. Who wouldn't? Of course you'd say that. I think the same thing. Siri, search Raiden Shogun inflation.
In gacha games. Pulls.
Oh, wait, hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait, no. Is that a watch bar on that video? The worst takes ADHD? Hold up. Wait. Is that a watch bar on that video? Did he watch that video? Is he watching hate videos? Is that like a very blurred out watch bar right there? You see that, right? On the worst takes video? Is that a fucking watch bar that's being blurred? He watched the entire video.
Are a resource that don't suffer from inflation.
Wait, I thought he didn't care about what people talked about him. I thought he didn't care. Like, do you think he gets naked while he watches those videos?
Think about it this way. These guys are worth very little now because of inflation.
Inflation. There it goes again. My crystal ball. I'm seeing something. It's Saint on his computer looking up ZZZ inflation rule 34. My crystal ball is showing me something horrific. It involves Jane Doe.
Lot, but she costs the same amount as these guys, effectively on the banners, and she's worth a lot.
You're not. Oh my god. Oh, did the lengths he wants to go over trying to show that this anniversary is bad? Like the lengths he wants to go for this shit. It's fucking crazy. That's what I'm gonna. It's absolutely insane. The lengths he's trying to go for this.
more. And Sunbreaker's gonna
That's
be
all
worth
I'm
a
gonna
lot
say.
more. All these new characters are gonna be worth a lot more. And so, the idea that they're giving it out for free, they're giving them out for free for a reason. And one of the reasons why they're giving out Lucia for free is because everyone that wants her already has her, so they know they're not really.
They're giving out Lucy or Lucia because she is a very good support. Actually, that's why.
Losing anything because they just reran her. And this alone should tell you what Hoyo's strategy is. Give people useless shit they don't need so that they can take rewards from elsewhere in the
Okay, I'm sorry. This ain't Genshin Impact, though. So you don't have to say that.
patch. And this is the only proof you need. So that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the only proof you need. Oh my fucking god. All right.
Zenless Zone Zero regarding its anniversary. It's another situation where players of the game, due to their lack of knowledge, due to their inability to actually comprehend how, like, companies' generosity.
Trust me, I'm correct. It's just the entire ZZZ fan base is retarded. Guys, we've got the title for the for this stream upload and the video when I upload it. Guys, we literally have the perfect title for when I upload this VOD. The ZZZ community as a whole is retarded. Saintontas 2020. I'll put the date and 2026. Perfect title. Literally perfect title, bro. The ZZZ community is too retarded to understand. Saintontas 2026. Because that's pretty much what he's saying right here.
Stuff like that actually works. They don't realize that this is a player unfriendly, anti-player anniversary where they have.
Oh my god. Okay. What do you think this video is? The best end? Oh, it's probably his.
Have bumped down significantly the number of rewards from last patch. They're giving you things you don't necessarily need so that.
Wait, so we don't need the 2 free Pyrosis dupes. We don't need the weapon dupe for Pyrosis either.
They can take away from what you will always need. Guys, is it better? This is a resource.
I'm getting Jane so I can play my Remiel. And Trigger is just good.
Polls are a resource.
Jane has lots of value for those who got the free skin so you can goon for free.
That stay valuable no matter what. If you have an account that you logged in on day one and you have 2,000.
Check DMs. It backfired? What? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm reading the comment section right now. You can't separate the gacha system from the quality of a gacha game. I would probably give Wua a 9 out of 10 if it had NTE system. It pushed you past 6K subs. I noticed. Oh my god. Holy shit. Aracado, are you going to react to it on your own stream? I'm going to say something controversial right fucking now before we finish with Saint, all right? I would rather take a predatory gacha game that has top tier content and a top tier story over a fucking free to play friendly gacha system and a mediocre gacha game. You can ignore a gacha game's predatory systems to enjoy the gameplay and story. I'm sorry, I would rather take the predatory game with the better gameplay and the better story. Sorry, that's just the truth. You can ignore predatory monetization. You can. Why do you think Overwatch was like one of the greatest fucking games? Like what, guys, why do you think Overwatch was one of the greatest fucking arena shooters, but yet it's the loot boxes are like the single worst thing gaming has ever seen? Sorry, you can ignore predatory systems and play the game if it's good. I'm not talking about Overwatch 2. I'm talking about the original Overwatch when it was actually good. To quote Maxor, the game is free and so is the porn. You're Battlefront 2? Exactly, bro. Dude, I'm so sad that they abandoned Battlefront 2. People are trying to say the NT is equivalent to the version 1.0. Dude, okay. Interesting.
Pulls on it, and you don't like log into that account forever. It's still gonna be worth a lot when it comes back because you can spend 2,000 pulls on all the new units. And in this case, pulls are worth so much more than the units themselves.
He genuinely believes that 40 pulls is worth more than 370 pulls that you'd have to spend to guarantee the weapon and character.
And to see a pull count like this on an update where you already know you're gonna want the characters because of all of the new shit. Bro, they introduced fucking wind, bro. Get ready for the wind shilling everywhere, bro. You're gonna need the wind units for the wind shill.
Dude, how many times has wind been shilled in Deadly Assault? I think it was one time, right? And that was before Valina came out, right? Wasn't that the one time, or it was when Valina came out for one patch? That's when they shilled wind, right? That was like the singular time they've shilled it, right? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, hey, what about Toonstrain when it came out? It got shilled to high hell. It's still being shilled.
And do you see any fucking wind units on here? No, but it would have been a lot easier to pull those wind units if you...
Why would they give you a free new character? No gacha game does that. We should get a new class in 3.2.
had those 40 plus pulls from last year. And that's going to be the case. It's going to be rough, and ZZZ players are probably going to schizo out on this vid again. But ladies and gentlemen,
you're all schizophrenic. I'm correct. You're all schizophrenic. I'm
hard being right.
I'm gonna go on Roblox and just like bust nut in water tower, I guess. I don't fucking know.
And I'm right once again. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.
The utter retardation. Holy shit, bro. We turned this into a 2-hour video, by the way. He was saying such retarded shit that we turned it into a 2-hour video. Now, we have to search the transcript for one thing. And that's convert.
Choice. And if they gave the ability to convert this into pulls, that'd be so much better. Like,
How many pulls, Saint?
If they allowed you to convert each one of these into like 20 or 30 pulls, then
So let's just say they allow you to convert the character and weapon into 40 pulls each. That's still only 80, bro. Dude, where's the fucking other, what, 190 pulls, 160 pulls that you get for if you lose the 50-50? That, dude, that is such a word, dude. Oh my god. That conversion rate is worse than the Coral conversion rate that Wua had for its collab.